Hi, I'm Matt Bigelow. I'm the medical director at the Center Veterinary Clinic, and I'm going to help you learn how to get your pet acclimated to toothbrushing at home. This is a huge tool that we use to make sure that your pet's teeth stay healthy, which also means the rest of their body stays healthy as well. The first thing that I tell people is there's going to be some tips and tricks that we use to help you get your pet used to something that's very abnormal in the pet world, which is letting somebody else into their mouth, especially with a toothbrush. So first thing to know is when you do this is important. Do not schedule this to be done at the end of the night. Most pets are asleep, they're down for the night, don't want to do it then. Best time to do it is at a time when they're going to be usually coming to you. Mealtime, for example. We don't care if they eat after you brush their teeth. So that provides you with two things. One, a reward, which is the second important thing you need to know, and a time when they're actually coming to you for that purpose. So that's one example of a good time to get your pets started on this process. The third thing to note is that you're not going to actually see your pet's teeth when you brush. You're going to do this blindly, and you're going to be putting the toothbrush or the rubber finger brush underneath your pet's teeth and gums. We're going to be demonstrating all this for you so you'll be able to see it. The last thing to note is that your pet will make this harder on you when you use toothpaste, because they will want to lick and they will want to move their mouth around and they will want to try and get at the toothpaste because it's usually something they like and it's flavored. So when you're brushing your pet's teeth, you're going to use a closed hand on the opposite side of the mouth, so you can actually brush the teeth with one hand, keep the mouth closed with the other, and it'll make you a lot more efficient in this process. One thing also that you want to be aware of is one size does not fit all. You are not going to have to be perfect when you do this. You don't have to brush the requisite whole mouth every day, every time. Your pet may only allow you to brush a few teeth at a time, and the key point to that is it's still a great job if you can get in there, get some toothpaste and a toothbrush, and do some work in the mouth every day, because that's what really has the impact. So what we'll do next is we'll go to some of the demonstrations so you can kind of see this in action. Hey, this is my dog Sam, and he's going to be our demonstrator. He's looking for treats, so we're going to try and help him out as much as we can along the way. So we're going to demonstrate the 4 phases of learning to get your pet's teeth brushed, and we're going to use Sam as our model, okay? Step 1, or phase 1, is what we call just kind of handling your dog's mouth. So decide when you're going to do it. Maybe mealtime, he comes up to you and he's ready for his food, and you just do some regular petting around the mouth for maybe 3 or 4 seconds. I did it much longer there. And then you put down their food, and you do that every day until you feel like that's not a problem. Obviously, it would probably take Sam 1 day and he's fine with it because he's a golden retriever. But that would be phase 1, is just getting their mouth used to handling, okay? Phase 2, we're going to take a little bit of toothpaste here, and I'm going to open this up. I know, Sam, it's pretty exciting. And we're just going to use a little bit of this sample on my finger, okay, right here, just a little bit. And then we're going to go underneath his lips. I'm kind of making a mess here, and we're going to brush a few teeth. Probably takes 3 or 4 seconds. Not too bad. Sorry about that, Sam. And then you put the food down. So that's phase 2, and you start brushing a few teeth a day, and you work your way up. As you can see, I'm just underneath the gum. I'm not really even seeing the teeth. That's all you want to do. And every day brush a few more teeth until you finish up with that phase, ideally all along the tops, all the way around, and the bottoms. In a cooperative pet like Sam, probably takes you about 30 seconds at the most of brushing. Step number 3, if you have it, or phase number 3, is to use this finger brush right here. Little rubber tip finger brush, really easy. Some pets really tolerate that well. And we do the same kind of thing. See, Sam wants to lick the brush. We're going to do the same kind of thing. Now, when you go to a new phase, if you've learned to brush the whole mouth in phase 2, start slow again. Just do a few teeth. Don't try and brush the whole mouth on day 1. Just work your way up till you can do the whole mouth, okay? As you can see, Sam's a really willing subject, okay? The last phase, or phase 4, has a toothbrush. This is a soft bristle brush. You can use human toothbrushes. They make ones for pet. As you can see, it's angled to make your job a little bit easier. Same kind of thing. We're going to start from scratch again. We're going to put a little toothpaste on there. Don't go anywhere, Mr. Sam. And we're just going to put it under there, and we're going to brush. Now you see me kind of holding his mouth closed with my other hand because he wants to lick. Again, start small, just a few teeth, and work your way up. It might take you 2 weeks to go through all the phases. It might take you 2 months. It's not a rush. You don't have to be in a hurry. But if you take this process slowly, you will be more likely to be successful. It will make a huge difference. We'll ideally have to pull less teeth, if any, over your pet's lifetime, and it's a huge help to their overall health. So have at it. We appreciate you watching.